He said, looking a year out, how do you shape your year to find time to rest? He gets it. He gets what I'm saying. I don't have to, now I'm fleshing this out because I want to, and because maybe it gives a little bit more context, but I'm not doing it because I feel like you're not getting it. I think it was the right, from my vantage point, what I felt was definitely the cultivating trust and safety.
Perhaps most important, and certainly the focus of this class, is keeping a coaching mindset. What does it mean to have your attention and commitment to the client's perspective? Coaching is more defined by the impact of the conversation than the duration of it. And it's that impact where they leave going, oh, I have some clarity, or now I'm realizing what's really at stake, or now I know this baby step I need to take to move forward. I wanted to share this quote that I thought was powerful. I didn't know who Peter Drucker was until I saw this quote. He is quoted as saying, the most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. What do you guys think about that? If the verbal and nonverbal don't match, which one should we believe? So when that doesn't match up, one of the coaching tricks that you have or will have in your tool belt is, I hear you saying this, but your face kind of told me another story. What do you think about that? One of my goals is helping you dial into that even more so.
I put into practice today with our at our team meeting. I really felt confident about how I navigated the conversation. I feel like it didn't turn the tone of the meeting in a bad way. It actually turned the tone in a really, really, really good way.
That's so exciting. We are absolutely celebrating with you. That is significant.
Thank you. It was awesome.
When he was talking about coaching, and he said, you have to own the awkward. And that to me is like the stepping out of the being liked, right? Sometimes he was saying, sometimes you have to say the hard and you have to own the awkward. It's not about me and it's not about how I feel. It's about that person that I'm trying to get somewhere, help them get somewhere by just asking them questions.
The silence that you leave there, it prevents you from ending their thought process. It allows them to continue to keep talking. And, maybe they're processing and they just need a moment to formulate that. But once you've started talking again, you've ended it.
Really good, Amy. I like what you're saying. That silence can feel awkward to us as the question asker, but we need to really push through that awkwardness, because it's the pause and the silence and the space to finish their thought that really makes you sticky and makes you safe and gives you a place for some real transformation to be able to happen. So learning how to leverage that silence is really key, I think. Melissa is coaching Amy B today. And so we're going to listen and notice what's happening, what's working, what's not working. I would encourage you to jot down some questions that you hear Melissa ask, or some things you hear Amy saying as the client, and we can debrief this a little bit in a few minutes.
How are you defining success with regard to your expectations of yourself?
I think my expectation is, well, I should be doing some cardio. I should be
How would it feel then to define an expectation that you believe that you could reach? How would that feel to you?
Well, I think it would probably feel freeing to let go of find an expectation.
Students, what did you guys notice happening? What worked well? Let's start there.
Realized how quickly I want to jump to a solution and not ask as many questions. I was so in my head, I was like, oh my God, I would mention this, I would mention this, I would mention this. And it was like, wait, no, that's not my job. You have to ask the question and get them out. So
yeah, it's a slower
that's going to be hard for me to learn.
Yeah, I love that you're identifying it though, Nikki, because if people get to their own conclusion or their own action step through this journey, they are so much more likely to actually do it and stick with it and see the result. And that's what we all want to be in it for, the real change, right? There's so many great reasons to learn coaching skills, and you might find that the thing you came in wanting shifts a little bit. You know, you might get that. I hope you still get that, but I think you might find other things that you need too. But connecting authentically and growing your confidence and your ability to evoke awareness in others and help them establish some vision, create a safe place and improve your navigation of some challenging things and make your advice sticky. I hope some of those or all of those things for you throughout this class. Is there anyone